guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's Allure. If you didn't know, now you know. So today is going to be a story time. Before I get into my story time, y'all, before I get into my story time, I just want to say that I know I haven't uploaded a video in like 3 weeks, but I just started college for my very first time and I didn't want to be overwhelmed with too much. But now that I know like the feel of my schedule and things like that, I know when I have the time to record. So sorry about the delay since the last video to this one, but that's another story for another time as well, school. But yeah, today's story time is going to be about these weird ass females. Why are y'all so weird? And I'm not saying all of y'all are weird because I've met some incredible people over my lifetime, but some of y'all, I don't know where y'all get y'all home training from or who raised y'all. But anyways, I just want to say that these are real stories. I'm not going to be saying anybody's name, even though I'm not going to be saying anybody's name because I don't want nobody to feel any type of way, because honestly, I don't have any beef with these people. It's just because I want to tell my story and I really want to understand what's wrong with some of y'all females, like, and why y'all don't know how to be a friend, like a real friend. So yeah, the first story is I was working for this company or whatever and I was doing HR. I was friends with about the people that worked like next to me, like sat next to me. So I was cool with like, you know, all the girls or whatever. But one of the girls that I was cool with, you know, we hung out outside of work and things like that. I was starting a lash class and I needed a real model so I could do the practice the lashes on real lashes. Now, when I told my friends about the that my little new adventure, they were supportive, whatever. And one of the girls who I hung out outside of work with, she was like, "Hey, I can be a model or whatever." So I'm like, "Okay, cool, boom." You know, we're cool or whatever. And up until the day that we have to go to work. Up until the day that my last class, I see her, we're texting, we're talking, you know, nothing. So the day of my last class, I text her and I'm like, "Hey, are you still coming?" This, that, and the third. No response, y'all. No response. And I'm a pretty understandable person, so I feel like people can come to me about whatever. Like, even if it's about criticism on something that I should do better, I'm still the type of person that's listening. So I'm hitting her up. She posting all on the net, y'all, everything. And I get no response. So I'm like, maybe she's nervous to tell me that she can't make it or she doesn't want to come, whatever the case may be. So I text her again. I'm just like, "Hey, if you can't make it, that's fine. Just let me know so I can get someone else who can make it." No response. Hours go by, all that. I get to the class. Like, I never wound up finding anybody to take up her spot because she never wrote me back that day. Like, never, ever. Nothing. But I'm like, we still have to go and see each other at work. So boom, I don't know if it was on the weekend, so I'm thinking Monday. That Monday when we went into work, she's all like, she wanna be haha in my face, but have the audacity to not even text me back. Like, and it's not even like I'm here to argue or anything. You just could have let me know that you wasn't gonna come, so I could have made up for that or whatever the case may be. Next to each other, like a cubicle, right next to each other or whatever. So after that one day or whatever, and she was like trying to talk to me and stuff, but I was just like being nonchalant and like just brushing her off or whatever. I really wasn't trying to talk. The next day after that, I didn't see her again. Like, I don't know, she just never came back to work or whatever the case may be. I don't really care. It's not my business anymore. We are no longer friends. Occasionally she would like write me on Instagram, text me in my text messages and things like that, but I just feel like, no, I'm not gonna respond to you. I thought it was weird that she thought that she could just text me out of the blue and it would be okay and not speak on the situation. Like, she basically acted like the situation never even happened. And that's weird to me. You want me to sit here and talk to you and text you and keep you entertained when you ignored me, but was posting on socials, doing all that weird shit that I don't like. That was a little first story, just to get y'all little toes wet. Ooh, child. Now the second story was really wild. Okay, so I was cool with this girl that I met at a job. At this point, I wasn't doing, this was before the HR position, so I was doing like disability claims for people who are on disability. So I was doing that, and I met these two, well, it was two of them, but clearly one of them I'm not friends with anymore. So I met these amazing people. I love Shy. But anyways, shout out to you, Shy. You know you my girl. But it was like 3 of us, me, Shy, and whoever else. And we were cool, like hanging outside of work, you know. Shy has us meeting her child. Like, you know, that's a big step for, I don't know. Well, I don't know if it works like that, but you know, you want to know who you introducing your child to, you know, feel comfortable around them. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we were like the 3 musketeers. Almost. So last year I was moving, me and my mom and my brother were moving out of this house and moving into a new one. And I believe that day that she texted me, I was driving like 30 to 45 minutes away to pick up a dresser set for my room. So I wasn't really paying attention to my phone, you know, I was driving there and back to get the stuff. So when I got back to the house, I had this crazy text message. If I still have the text message, I'll put it here. But if I don't and y'all don't see it, that means I didn't have the text message anymore. But she texted me and was just like, I'm blocking you. We're not cool no more. Just a bunch of weird ass shit. So, you know, I'm like, okay. I'm like, let me just tell her that, like, I've been busy. I was like moving shit. I sent her a picture of my like room or whatever so she could see the furniture I got. And she was just so like, she wound up blocking me on like, I think text messages, blocking me on Facebook, blocking me on Instagram, and all this stuff. But I wasn't upset that she blocked me. Really upset that she stole my stuff, y'all. She stole like 2 pairs of pink slides or whatever. She stole the whole onesie from me, a onesie, like pajama onesie, Hello Kitty. She stole, I gave this girl clothes. Like, we were so close that she was spending the night at my house or whatever. And when she didn't have like clothes or whatever, I would give her clothes. We were both skinny, you know what I'm saying? Sis took all that, all of it. And I'm just like, you really can't be nice to people. You really can't, like, and then I wound up like pulling up to her house where she lived, like in between houses. So I went to the wrong house and she texts me like, oh, you pulling up? Yes, I'm pulling up. Yes, I'm pulling up. I want my stuff, sis. Forget you and your weird ass friendship. I want my stuff. And I never really thought about why she got so mad that I didn't text her back. Like, you're my friend, not my boyfriend. That's weird. That is weird. I'm not obligated. And then you're not even my best friend. You're definitely not obligated to get my every call, text. You know what I'm saying? And it was just the fact that the second girl, well, both girls met my mom, but the second girl, she met my mom, my grandma, aunt. Like, we were that cool for her to turn around and steal my stuff like crazy. Like, when I tell you, I have Snapchat pictures and stuff of us, all of that, but I don't be liking to delete stuff because I be too cute. Who finna delete a cute picture just because somebody else in it? Nope. Did he crop? Okay. But seriously, she wound up stealing my stuff, and it was just so crazy to me because I'm just like, I did not see this coming. So fast forward like months, maybe even the next year, I want to say. Forward to this year, I want to say. Me and her stopped being friends maybe like a year or 2 ago. The mutual friend that we had was supposed to like do her hair or whatever, and she wound up not even paying the mutual friend that we have to do her hair. And I'm just like, that right there tells me it was you, because that was just crazy. Okay, I was so upset that she stole my stuff, y'all. I've never had somebody like blatantly steal from me like that. Honestly baffled and confused, because I feel like I'm honestly a sweet person or whatever. Like, my friends might think otherwise, but those are my friends and those are my closest friends. So of course I'm mean to them. Like, duh. But I really am a sweet person, so I really don't see why people need to do stuff like that. Like, You just doing the most for nothing. Like, I don't it for my story time, y'all. I just had to tell y'all about how I feel about weird situations, weird females, because I had seen this post on Snapchat yesterday, and I'm gonna post a meme here. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Don't forget to subscribe and like. And if you want to hear me talk about anything else, any other storytime ideas that you might have, drop them down below in the comments. But I hope y'all enjoy my story. I tried to make them as brief as possible. Okay, y'all, I'm out.